Friday, fam. Rise and shine. Another blessed and grateful day. Super excited. We've got Mr. Rory Bressler on for today for an incredible time. So, yes, dreams to reality. Squad, send this out to the family. This is going to be one you do not want to miss, because when you end up actually seeing the grit, the discipline, the sacrifice that this individual made to go ahead and get to this level, it is truly inspiring. So we've got Mr. Rory Bressler all the way out in Michigan, just smashed director. So we get some threes down below for our newest director. Proud of you, my brother. This is just the beginning. And I want you to actually get on here today to be able to share your story, because this is nothing but a reflection of the impact that you've been able to give. So for everybody below, let's drop down some threes. Drop down below what it is that you are grateful for coming into today. Grateful to be alive. Grateful for God, for Rory, for the mentorship, for the dream team, because this is truly a family where rising tides raises all ships. So let's go ahead and get Mr. Rory onto the floor. My brother, how long have we known each other on social media? And what was the initial point that made you say, you know what, I'm ready to go ahead and take the step to get locked in with the dream team?
Man, I known you for 8 years, long years. I've seen you do some great things online, and I was just really attracted. And then what really got me to take action was being sick and tired, being tired of not moving, not doing much online. And you just really inspired me. And I was like, man, I'm just going to take the leap of faith and see how this is going to go. And when I got into the community, it was life changing. When I met you, I met Dean, Jason. Like, it was just life changing because you guys are average people, and you guys gave me the roadmap to success, like straight up, like 100% transparent. That's what I really love about it.
So powerful. And we talk about, taking the leap, getting outside of the comfort zone. You literally took a bus coming literally all the way across the country just to get access to mentors. What was a piece of advice that you learned on even your first trip coming out to Florida?
Mm. Manifestation, like just seeing the vision, because I believe that you can see a vision all day. Everybody can, but when you can actually implement the vision and turn it into reality and a belief deep within, I think that you can take control of the world and make a big difference, make that impact.
That's huge. And we were just talking about it. We had some pretty impactful memories, moments doing some trainings, some meditations on the beach, really getting deep into the frequency side. And that was something you didn't really have the biggest grasp of before. And we just literally compared a picture of you from when you got started even to now. And you're like, Dylan, I am two literally completely different people when I started. So even on that point, what's a big piece that you took away from that side of it?
I have to go back to belief. Like, if I didn't believe in myself, I would never come this far. And back then, even 4 months ago, I didn't really believe in me. I just believed in my skills that I could sell people. And I realized, the one thing I realized, that anybody can make a sale, but to make an impact and make a difference, to go from people to profits, that's when you can really understand the frequency of life. And I realized that money's just paper, but we all need it. But we got to have the right reasons why we need it. And I really believe the higher power knows when we are ready. I remember when I wrote that down in Orlando, I said, I am grateful that I am not making seven figures because I am not ready for it.
Mm, that's huge. That's huge. And I literally remember sitting down. We had some of those conversations, right? Along the way of entrepreneurship, everybody sees the shine, they see the flyers, they see all the congratulations, but they don't always see those late night conversations of really developing and really getting deep into the pieces that we can sharpen. So when you came to Orlando and you left, how important is it to get to events, to get around these private masterminds from the person that you come as far as the person that you leave?
Um, I I mean, I gotta go back to like a quote from and who is he? Mi- Mr. Self. Um, like he said it clear as day. Is if you don't go to the convention, you leaving out a lot of things. You leaving out money on the table for number one. Number two, your business is probably going to flop because you aren't going to get that belief. You aren't going to see those millionaires on stage and realizing that these millionaires are average people and they are likable people, good people. So, like the vision, again, the vision of seeing it, I really believe when I went to Orlando, that changed my life. Like that really transformed me. Going, okay, this is possible. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And it's so exciting to see because it's different, when you get on a Zoom or when you get on a call to actually getting to an event, hearing the testimonies, seeing the energy, actually hearing normal average people that come from all different walks of life, being able to see success. And when we're talking about success, we're not even just talking about financially. We're talking about individuals losing 100 pounds, individuals building their connection with their creator. Like even Mr. Brian Carruthers, he literally sold his Ferrari to give back to the church because he started to really understand this is bigger than just ROI. What about ROI, the eternal return on investment? So for you, I loved how you talked about impact. At the beginning, it is about money. It is about paying bills. We've got to be able to eat. But as you start to level up and as you start to grow, you start to see how powerful it is to be able to impact other lives. So I want you to actually share, because some people on here, they might not know your story, they might not know your why. Why did you get started, and why did this really become part of your mission to be able to go out and impact people? Why did that fire really get lit for you, and what was that?
Mm. I mean, there's so many different levels to my why, but I'm gonna give you guys straight to the point. Um, the reason why I took action and it actually came into a mission was because, number one, I heard Jason's story. Number two, I realized that before my mom died, I was like, "Mom, I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save you." Um, but I couldn't because I was she wasn't protected. She was in a hospital for 11 months, and I had to sit by her side, knowing that there wasn't a very good outcome to this. And so when she got released on the 11th month, she died 20 about 20 days later. And so like I wanted a system. I wanted to create something that could make an impact of my mother's memory because I always wanted to get her a house, but I couldn't because I wasn't positioned. I wasn't ready. But all these years, the last 5 years, I've been looking for a vehicle to get me there. Then I can make an impact in my own life and my family's life, but to give my mom the big memory. So that is my why very smoothly. And like my mom always told me, and it's kind of crazy because of the quotes that you say to me all the time, all the mentorship you give me, these are exactly the words my mom taught me all these years, and I thought she was crazy. And so now I'm older and wiser and know how to listen instead of talk all the time. Um, I'm grateful for the chances by choices to make my why turn into reality. And one advice I could give people is if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not strong enough.
Mm.
100%.
Because we've literally been doing calls back to back, impacting lives, and I want you to take it a step further. This platform that you decided to get involved with that really became part of your mission, what did you notice that this could have helped you with if you knew about this ahead of time? Because again, this ties right back into your why.
I really believe deep within the heart, if I knew about the platform that we utilize, she'll be alive to this day. And, you know, I'm a big person. You know me, I'm a big person. I don't like going on the past, but, just taking that pain, that hurt of just thinking about it and go, okay, maybe I couldn't save my mom, but
But why
how
is
can I
that? Tell,
impact
but tell,
it?
tell everybody why. What happened with it?
Um,
If you would have had the service, what could you have done?
I could impact her life in so many different levels, not just health wise, but I could position her into a better person. Um, and I could got her protected. And and we went had to go through, those family things that go through like I get this. I wouldn't have to go through that because it would be I would had that will. Correct.
And
Done correct.
that's exactly what happened to me. Same thing with my father. My father got hacked 3/4 of his savings account. Right? If anybody on here, if you get scammed, could happen to him. This could happen to anybody. So just like a really deep family issue, it kind of became my mission to be able to go out and help countless of others not have to experience the same heartache and pain that we're going through right now. So I believe that there is a huge shift that happens when you go from commission driven to seriously mission driven. And it's stories like that that really allows us to see it as terrible as it is, you're a testimony now that you can literally go out and help countless of others that might be going through something similar, but you can be a beacon of light. You can be somebody with words of wisdom to be able to guide and also be able to protect their families. So that's huge. So I want to go ahead and flow past that into my next question. You talk about grit, you talk about discipline, you talk about doing things that you're afraid to do. Okay. Along this journey, a lot of us are afraid of many things. I was afraid of speaking. I was afraid of talking on social media. I was afraid of even going out and meeting new people, right? Yes, I was an athlete. Yes, I played on the court, but I was very introverted outside of that. So for somebody, even maybe like yourself, that's used to the online world, how much did you learn about the power of relationships, the power of networking, the power of getting around like-minded individuals and mentors?
That was deep. Um, I was scared. Like I've been on social media for a long time, but the fact that me actually meeting people, actually have to shake their hand, have to have a conversation, speaking their language, like it was very scary, and and it almost made me not come because I was so feared of what people were going to think of me. Like that's what it came down to. So when I learned that, now I'm unstoppable. Now my people that I help are unstoppable because I experienced that fear and took that fear away. Now I can meet anybody. I'm not scared. If that makes
Let's
sense.
go. I love to see it because I know there's individuals on this line, just like Cedric, right? We're all family here, it's open line, that feels similar. So even for me, I know what it's like to get in front of people. You feel a little bit nervous, but I've seen along this climb that a lot of the things that make us nervous, that give us a little bit of the butterflies, that's where the growth is. That's where the greatness is, right on the other side of fear. So I'm proud of you, bro. So amazing to see again the impact, the shift in even you. And I want to let you know as we get off here, I've got two more questions for you. Okay. What is, one, two pieces that you've been able to add into maybe your routine or your mindset that's allowed you to really grow to a whole different level of frequency in these past couple months?
Okay. I got about a million, but I'll give you two. Number one is meditation in the morning. That is like the crucial thing. If you aren't speaking and breathing into yourself, into your heart, you are going to be stuck because you're going to be stuck in one thing, one side, and you won't get deep within your mind and spiritually and mentally and physically. And Number one thing I always hated. I hated to write. You know, you know, I utilized AI too much. So like I was used to AI just, hey, type me this, then I can post it. So when I got into the writing, no matter if I could even understand the writing, I still understood the writing, if that makes sense. I started
Huge.
writing every day. Then my messages that I started writing became more clearer. I had a clear mind, like, okay, now I need to do this. And then when I started writing in my journal, I started to write on the whiteboard. Then that started to make sense. And um, I need to buy 5 more whiteboards. like, now I'm stepping into the phase. Now I'm gonna get a little sticky note, and every day I wake up, I'm gonna look at each goal that I want to have at a certain time that I want to crush it by, and I'm just going to implement that with the team when they are ready.
Woo! Let's go. Let me get some fives down below. And I want to give even a special shout out again to Shane. So, Rory, you've seen the power of writing. You've literally, I mean, even today, we're sitting in a quantum leap right now. I had you write this down literally weeks ago. And today it's official. You've achieved it. But Shane has literally been journaling for 1,000 days straight of writing the vision, the blessings. And even for Shane, if you want to write even a couple words on how much that has been able to shift your paradigm along this journey, because I'm telling you, I've been able to literally watch the same thing, bringing dreams to reality from nothing but thoughts spiritually, bring them physically, but it started putting the pen on paper. So I'm proud of you, Rory. It's amazing to see. So as we go ahead and close for Dreams to Reality with a very special guest, where I told you when you came out to Miami, when you took literally a 3-day bus ride, as we were sitting on the balcony looking out and literally just crying about our whys, our stories, how deep it is, and telling you that hold the vision, trust the process, and you're going to be able to see this thing unfold when you do the deep work and you did it. So I'm proud of you, bro. Where can everybody find you? And if you were to give one piece of advice to somebody on here that's looking to take the step into entrepreneurship, that's ready to do something different, but they might just be a little bit stuck, go ahead and let everybody know.
All right, I'm going to ask you the question, the advice question. Then I'll give the social media. My biggest advice is to just go do it, because if you don't go do it or at least try it, you will never know if you can make it. And I think that's the biggest thing that stops a lot of people. Again, a belief system. It's like, just go do it. Just try it. I mean, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? You gonna make 5 to 6 to 7 figures? I don't think that's gonna hurt you any but bit. So I mean, so you guys can find me on Facebook mainly, and it's Rory Bressler. Um, you can find me on Instagram. I'm starting to get the routine with Instagram now, so I'm liking that. You can find me on both spots, and I'll see you guys on the top. I believe in you guys 100%.
Let's go. I love to see it. Rory, I'm so proud of you, my brother. Literally, I mean, such a rags to elevation testimony. Somebody who had a dream of being able to kick SSI to be able to make some serious online money, and he's doing it. He's literally a prime example of what can be done when you believe in yourself, hold the vision, trust process, and now he's impacting lives, bringing them up along the way. And Rory, I'm telling you right now, this month, this is just the beginning. We've literally got 10 days left to finish the month, and I know we've got a couple more flyers coming for you and for the team. Shout out to Andrew, our newest manager, Lovely, our newest senior associate. We've got so much abundance flowing in the chat. Let's drop some love. Let's drop some congratulations, because this is just the tip of the iceberg. Matter of fact, JoJo is about to go ahead and smack director. We've got Shane. We've got all these individuals leveling up. I'm so proud of you guys. Happy Friday. Have an amazing weekend. Anything you need, we got your back. And remember, we can be, do, and have anything. We can hold it in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. Have a blessed day, fam. It's game time in Baltimore. If you haven't got your tickets yet, April 24th to the 27th, stay tuned. We are going to be having an event, an experience of a lifetime. So fam, Baltimore, see you out in there. Big events, big decisions. Let's go.